Good morning. Good morning. Today I was watching a previous mover from yesterday that was a dead cat bounce, MG or MEGL. Um, also was looking at AMTD. AMTD is up. Let's look at their news. It is 20 million shares in the float on AMTD. Okay, so AMTD Idea Group to inject 500 million worth of global portfolio of premium real estate located in major cities into AMTD Digital Inc. Okay, so they're getting the money moving. New York, Singapore. If I'm not mistaken, isn't this the one that was connected to HKD? Yeah, it is. So, hmm. AMTD Idea Group, following the completion of the above transaction, AMTD assets at the same time valuation. Okay. So AMTD and HKD is still getting some play out here. We'll see what takes the scene, though. I'm thinking AMTD is going to be the one of the top movers on the day with that 500 million injection um into their assets or portfolio assets. Let's look at the daily chart on AMTD. Look how bad this looks. Had a huge gap up here to $12, fell all the way back down to $2, and is now sitting around the 293s. So not a whole lot of movement out of this downwards move. Good morning, Donnell. Good morning, Daniel B. Donnell, you called it. MEGL did get up to that 20 point. Even, I mean, being a dead cat bounce, you never know how much those things are going to bounce up, but you do know that they're going to go down. But that was a crazy little bounce from $8 up to 21. What's up, One Life? I don't know, Donnell. MEGL. I don't know if it's gonna continue to move. I'm thinking it can come on down because it has no reason. There are other things with actual reasons to be up, like AMTD. People will see that news and be like, "Oh, they're getting them a $500 million injection. Oh wow, let's go trade that." I'm thinking that it will be more of a short play today on MEGL. If it does continue up, I mean that would be very surprising. Very surprising. Yeah, I saw some news. I saw some news on New yesterday. Dang being one life. I saw. What was that news I saw? It had popped up on my phone. They got their earnings. Was there something happened with that company other than earnings though, I believe. Okay, let's see. How many new holdings shares do institutions own? New holdings report second quarter financial results. Why shares of A firm, Upstart, and New Holdings are falling today. That was 21 days ago. Financial services based out of Brazil. Brazil, Mexico, and Colombia. It offers new credit and debit cards, ultraviolet credit and debit cards, and mobile solutions for new account customers to make and receive transfers and pay bills and make everyday purchases through their mobile phones. The company provides savings solutions such as new personal accounts, digital account solution that supports all personal finance activities from daily purchases and money transfers to savings. Okay. So, founded in 2013, headquartered in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Okay. Let's see. Earnings, new position. No, I was biking. I should buy, as I said, 10,000 shares at 370. Dang, I got in at 449 on new. Let's see where new is right now. 524. Bad entry, but you're up. Daniel B asks this question every single day, man. Every single day. What color is your Bugatti? Oh my gosh. He never forgets. Have about 10 minutes to the bell. I think MEGL is going to lose out to AMTD today. But we will see. Where would AMTD pull back to is a question. $250. Let's look at the 4-hour over here. So on the 4-hour had tested this 200 moving average multiple times, came up, tested around that 250 level multiple times. So I'm wondering, will it come down back to this range, into this range? Not at the 250. It may not come down that low, but maybe 275s or something like that. We'll see. Float is 20 million is what I was seeing on that one. Let's go check it one more time before market opens. Float 35.85 million. See if it can push down here through that 270. You have 377 float on AMTD. Am I tripping? Float. Yeah, I see that on Benzinga. Well, that float may definitely deter entries. Let's see, financials. Oops. Let's look at this one. They have a automatic shelf registration back from what is this? April 22nd. They had an automatic shelf registration. I don't know if they enacted that. Let's see. Prospectus, primary offerings, exempt, offering of securities. Yeah, I don't know. Seems like they've got some mixed match data, and we may just have to see how this thing opens up. Okay, yeah. Shares float 152 million over here on Finbit. So yeah, they got some mixed match data. I don't know about that one. That one may just be a I don't know. But they do have the news on the day, so One Life says AMTD is trash. Look at all those bag holders that want to get out. One Life, I mean, Danny B says, where's the recession? Walmart, Target, Home Depot, all got crazy earnings. Um, Danny B, those numbers are fake, all priced in US currency. Yeah. Yeah, I was actually looking at Walmart because we're coming into Christmas season. It seems like every year they get a little run up during Christmas season unless something major happens that would impact shopping. But usually they're good to go. Yeah. AMTD just has way too much misinformation in it. 'Vinny, Nikki, and Tony are on the way to Detroit to take a to have a talk with you. And don't get me started on unemployment. Fake mainstream media is brainwashed public. I'm not reading or watching mainstream media. I'm watching the experts. Daniel B, man. Daniel B. 3 minutes to the bell. MEGL. We'll see what this big boy wants to do from the 20s. After a nice dead cat bounce day, I'm thinking this thing has a lot of short interest. All right, 30 seconds to the open. AMD probably going to show its true colors to the downside, but we shall see. MEGL. Market open. $21s, 21, 20. Huge range on this one. Shorts are definitely going to get some quick profits on it. All right. Okay, that one's getting pushed down through the dirt. New is up 2% now. Looking like it wants to take a little bit of a move up as well. Has a top side up here of the 550s, which I think it's looking like it wants to go ahead and at least test there here at the open, but maybe it doesn't. Didn't quite get all the way up there, just got in that area. Oh, well, it got close. 545. AMTD coming on down here. MEGL. Let this first 5 minutes play out on this one. See if it can actually dump through the 20s. I know there's a lot of stops at the 20. Yep, there's a break of the 20 there. And it's probably going to go into a halt if it continues this action downwards. Back over here to AMTD though. Held up this level of the 272s. 272. Let's look at the volume on this candle. This first candle just at 1 million shares traded. Got a $3 resistance coming up. $3, 307s. Very quick test of the threes there. $3 becoming a little bit of resistance for it. $313s. Wow. Getting up there to this previous flat top of the 315s. New got up there to the 550s. Probably will start holding those 550s here soon. MEGL got a crazy move back up off this 19. Back up to the 21s, a $2 rip for on those shorts, tearing some pockets up on the shorts. Trying to get that 22 up there. Volume pouring in now to some of these. What is DNA? DNA going on down there. It has some volume, but definitely getting killed today on DNA. New shaken down as well. But One Life is still in the green with his 450 entry. Let's see if this thing can actually hold up the 270s after coming into this first 5 minutes of resistance. MEGL looking like it's going to go ahead and push those through the 22s here. Tapping the high of that was 22. But we don't have any standouts yet. Everything's up about 5% maybe. But no big ranges out of the open. DNA still plummeting down. See, I kind of wanted this first 5 minute to play out to kind of see what kind of range it would have. And it's looking like it does have a range of a higher float just based on that first movement. But it is the biggest mover on the day. Only moving pennies. It's moving within the pennies, which is also bad. I hate to see that. Not even moving full pennies there. Eye lag, absolutely ripping. Let's see. This was another dead cat bounce one. Actually, was that a dead cat bounce? Let me look back at the charts. Very low volume right now. No kind of news on the day for eye lag. Okay, yesterday's high was 450-ish, 450-ish level. So definitely not there yet. AMTD continue to push up here. What will this original test to these highs look like? 320 Almost to the highs. Small breakout at the highs. Let's see if we see some sell-off up here. Wow. Okay. Well, this breakout was a 15 cent or 315 up to 340. It's about a 20 cent, 25 cent almost move there. Getting a test on that high. But I'm just not sure about all the misinformation in it, especially on that float. Did have a nice little move there on the open though. Reliable Rudy said HIBB pumping. HIBB. Okay, One Life was talking about ASUN. Let's see if it'll continue. How we doing? Okay. All right. So HIBB was what Reliable Rudy was calling out. Had quite a bit of a pattern back here. Came down and tested this 3 times and got going. What is this? Hibbett Sports? I think it is Hibbett Sports. Yeah. Definitely coming up on the daily chart. Tested down here quite a few times. Finally broke out of this range after forming what looked like a little flat top there. A low there, and then higher lows, and then an even higher low coming into this move through this level. And that was the break of the 50, breaking hold of the 50, and it got going up to the 56 there. So definitely some nice moves on Hibbett Sports. Okay. Okay, AMTD finally starting to reverse course. Let's see what actually becomes the mover on the day. MEGL did give everything back from the 22s down to the 19s. Big dump. iLag does not have the news or the volume. Let's look at what that SPY is doing. 428 coming up to the 430s. Okay, so this is looking like a little bit of short resistance during intraday. Reached the top up there right under the 350s, 345s, working its way back into this range. Has a bottom here around the $3 break, really. So from there up to the 3. And looking like that continuation, it's not going to be happening. Coming down a lot quicker than it was going up. MEGL. Biggest bar on the day was only 1 million shares traded there, and is sinking volume already at the beginning of the day. AMTD also taking a dump. So it did test that 71 and got moving kind of like it was gonna go, but like Donnell said, you know, something was wrong with that. Something was wrong with this one. Reliable Rudy said he's been holding Hibbett Sports for a couple of months. Well, you are doing great. Moved from the 40s up to the 50s, so $10 per share. Okay, MEGL breaking down the 20s again. Had a big breakdown here, but it looks like it came down here, touched the 19s, and kind of pulled up. So we'll see what it wants to do through here. Not that I'm going to trade that one. That thing's crazy. Yeah, AMTD giving up the ghost. Will it break down the threes? Only 5 cents away. I'm thinking it can. Okay, so we got an even bigger push through 19 on MEG. I'm thinking this thing's going to go into a halt to the downside. It's moving so massively to the downside in comparison to the upside, and making new lows, lower lows. Hibbett Sports up to 57 now. Definitely not high volume, but there are definitely buyers keeping this thing afloat. New came on. We'll see if it finds some kind of consolidation up here above the fives somewhere. Got a little quick tap to the $5 on this little drop, but I'm thinking it can consolidate and start slowly moving higher. This is definitely more of a swing trade type deal, like One Life did back here at the 450s, swinging this thing up here and just letting it stay above his entry. Meg needs to get above 20. I don't know if it's gonna come back above 20. It's I'm thinking it's gonna halt down is what I'm thinking, but we'll see. I don't there's the thing is there's no reason for it to come back up. Like buyers, there's another stock popping up here, FRZA Frieza. FRZA. Let's see what in the world is this thing. Okay, this was another weird one. Is this an IPO? Yes. Recent IPO Forza XI up 33%. It went up to 15 on the first day, dropped down here to 5, and now is up here. Ugh. That looks like a wild ride. This financial services stock surged 116%. Okay. Let's look into it a little bit then. FRZA. Float of 2.1 million. 5 employees, industry recreational vehicles, based out of Fort Pierce, Florida, United States. Forza X1 Inc. focuses on designing, developing, and manufacturing fully electric boats in the U.S. It intends to offer its products through a vertically integrated direct to customer system. The company was incorporated in 2021 and is based out of Fort Pierce, Florida. Forza Inc. operates as a subsidiary to Twin V. So that VEE, whatever that popped the other day, it's a subsidiary of that. So let's see where VEE is right now. So V had this little pop as well, up to 8, and is going down. So I'm wondering, with this being a subsidiary, will it follow VEE? There's something else popping up here, G-Box. I don't know what G-Box is. Green Box names. They have earnings, an earnings release on this one. So let's look at G-Box. Up 23%. So now MEGL has even more reason to fall because other things are still green, still holding up those gains. Exactly, Dane B. That's what I was looking at. I'm like, that may be dangerous. Those 5 employees, they just may quit when I enter the stop. All right, let's see what G-Box is. Green box. Okay, let's see. $50 employees, software infrastructure company, San Diego, California, United States. Greenbox POS, a technology company, engages in the development, marketing, and sale of blockchain-based payment solutions. Blockchain-based systems facilitate record. Oh, whoa. Systems facilitate, record, and store a volume of tokenized assets representing cash or data on the blockchain-based ledger. The company's products include quick card payment system, a physical and virtual cash management system, including software that facilitates deposits, cash, and e-wallet management, point of sale solutions comprising software and hardware, and loops software solution and mobile delivery, a mobile delivery service operations management solution with automated dispatch functionality. It serves customers in various industries, including foreign exchange, retail, and e-commerce sectors. The company is formerly known as ASAP Expo Inc. Greenbox POS was incorporated in 2007 and is based out of San Diego, California. Okay. Float is looking like 18.45, but let's check some other places too. Does everybody say the same? Revenue. Financial. Where is the financial tab? Am I tripping? Oh, key statistics. It's not in here. Whatever. Go to another one. Float is looking like 17, so around the 18 million shares in float on Gbox. One Life got the jokes, man. Yeah. You never know, man. That's the thing. You never know. MEGL still piling down. Nice and red on the day. I'm going to go ahead and probably take that one off. Pretty sure it's going to be done with this little dead cat movement. FRZA. Closing down as well. AMTD back down to $3. Just levitating on the 3 there. Looking around, looking around. Gbox looking like it's about to take a little bit of a dip. Level that needs to be broken is the 150. So we got a little bit of a support line between the 125s and 150. So we'll see if it can come down and crack that. But continue to push up. On the 5-minute, it is finding a little short-term resistance. We'll see if that transfers over to the higher time frames. Frieza, let's see, 968. Has some pre-market resistance up here. Had an initial support right here, which it kind of failed. We'll see if it continues to make lower lows through the 8s. Only up 5%. So Gbox is the biggest mover on the day. Forza taking a nice rip down here. Wow, even more of a rip on Forza. I told y'all people gonna get in and those 5 employees were gonna quit. That's what happened. They took their pension fund right there at took out their pension right there at 940. They're like, yeah, we done. This is as much as we're gonna get from this company, so we out. Let me see what Daniel B's talking about. Yesterday, watched Brian Ross from London Real, and now he is releasing his crypto coins. So everyone who oh my goodness. Well, yes, you can create a crypto, Daniel B. You can we can go and make you a Daniel B coin, and we'll just have to put some kind of value behind it. So we'll see. Do you have some shoes to sell or something? We can make a project for you, Daniel B. We can call it what can we call Daniel B's project? Um we can call his I don't know. What would you like your coin to be called, Daniel B? I feel like you're creative enough. I think you can do it. All that brain power, all those solutions circulating in your head. Those 5 employees were the developers selling. Maybe. Snapchat coming on down as well. I see it popping on the scans. Uh, I remember at one point, me and One Life, we traded Snapchat for some reason. Snapchat just, I don't know. Snapchat is one of those things that I really don't know if you can make a true summation of its value, and it's kind of a good and bad thing because it's like, oh, they come out with some good ideas that cause their stock to pop, but then people get bored and they're like, let's move on. Let's move on. G box starting to turn around now, coming back to the 175s. This previous level back here, I didn't see this all the way back here, but this 125 level it hit and rejected off of back in the past on G box. Frieza getting on up there again. Back to this flat top on the hour chart of the 915s. But continue to create those lower highs on the higher time frames. AMTD held up just a bit around here. Actually, this double hold here, let's see, what's the range on this one? 295 up to the 315-ish level, and finding some major resistance right there straight back to the $3. Let's see if it can dump. Whoa, what in the world was that? Looking for it to dump through $3. People buying it $3 for some reason. Interesting mover. Still think G box is even more interesting. We'll see who comes up with the most volume. This one still has 50 million shares, so there are a lot of eyes on AMTD, but I'm thinking it just needs to fail. We can break that $3. That would be absolutely perfect. Break down that $3, I mean. Okay. FRZA popping, man. Wow. Big pops out of there for FRZA. Guess it's looking to get back to $10. See if it finds resistance up here. I mean, it's pretty much to the highs now. 980, 990-ish. We'll see if it can continue and try to tap the 10. Only 10 cents now. Yeah, this move is definitely up there. Let's see if it can make moves back into the range, though. G-Box. It is now the biggest mover, though. Wow. Almost to the 1050s. Up 20% on the day. And Hibbett continuing up as well, up 30 cents over the 57 since we last looked at it. And AMTD back to the $3 test. Definitely losing out to some of these other big movers. Now this one has some crazy range on it. Very interesting moves. Nice, nice, Donnell. In there, 915. Let's see, where's 915? Down here, 915, and got the break up to 10. Nice. Taking those scalps. Okay, so previous top 975-ish area was the previous resistance. We'll see what it wants to do there, though. How does it hold that 975 area? Okay. Coming down right above the 975s. I'm thinking it can test through it. We'll see though. Okay, 30s. Top side here was the 1061. This is definitely gonna be my main watch on the day. Once we see those shorts win a little bit. See where it consolidates to. Can we test back under that 10? Get some consolidation, maybe above the 9s or right at the 9s. But it's definitely getting some buying pressure up there, but still a lower high on the 5. We just need to see that transition over here. This one's got 2 minutes left on this candle. Let's see if it can open and form a lower high on the 15-minute. It would be beautiful. There we go, getting smacked a little bit. 10's coming back into play. Okay, now this is looking better. So we got a little bit of support down here at the 818s. What is this? Support 825-ish level down here to the 807s. So we'll see. I'm thinking it can come on down. Come on down, buddy. There we go. Those sellers, get those sellers their win. Yes, pick up that momentum to the downside. All right, so now we have clear short resistance up here. If it can push it back down through that 975 here. Okay, 79s. So definitely a lower high here at the 975. So now we're starting to see a little bit of a range. G box also forming a little bit of a flat top up here around the 185s. We'll see what that dip looks like. NU starting to hold above that $5 nicely. $5 came down, touched that $5 and just holding it. Oh my goodness, Hibbett Sports just continues up as well. Last time we looked, it was at 57.30. It's at 57.82. Waiting for this one to give up on the day. Once this biggest mover fails, AMTD, we should see more action happen over here on these. But needs to hold under that $3 mark on AMTD. G-Box getting another little pump up here. Really thought it could just flatten out under this 180, but still having a little war zone right under the $2. Getting on up there to $2. That move was an 8-cent move up to the $2 and it found a little bit of resistance. Definitely a smaller range than this one though, FRZA. See if we can see those 75s come back into play. G-Box still struggling. This one just doesn't have the range. And if FRZA gives back too much profit, it's going to be not obvious anymore. People aren't going to trade it if it dips too much. Coming back up here to $2 on G-Box. Pushing through the $2 by 1 cent. A 1 cent breakout there. Not looking strong at all. Okay, there's the break of the 75. 949s. See a little bit more of a push through. Can we get an exaggeration here? There's the 950s. AMTD is also holding the $3 level. Been waiting for them to crack down. Biggest mover now is G-Box. We'll see how it holds. Solid pop. Reliable Rudy says solid pop on AMTD. Yep. Held here at the $3 a little bit. Went up 20 cents. So definitely an okay move. Trading within this range. All right, FRZA. Looking like it is giving back gains now. Back out of this short pressure here at the right under the 950. Let's see if they can hold it down under the 950. This one getting another 8 cent pop out on G-Box. Just never. Hibbett Sports up to 58, so a move from 55, $3 move today. NU still holding up those fives. AMTD finding a little bit of resistance, getting back into this range of the 315. So about a 15 cent range that is chopping around right now. And a $3 would be a huge breakdown for it. Okay, FRZA looking like it wants to crack down here. 15-minute, nice and red. Hour chart coming on down as well. And now we're seeing the shorts become winners here. It's giving back quite a bit of profit, going down under 10% gain on the day. Not being able to hold this profits, getting smacked to the $9. Let's see if it can give a small retest back up, though. I'm gonna let it slow down its momentum. See where this candle closes on this 15-minute. Goes too far too fast, though. We'll see. Could give a nice little pop back up. G-Box getting up here to the 210s. So a full 20-cent move out there on G-Box. This one has 5 minutes left on this 15-minute candle. And just has not moved away far enough. Maybe it will give a quick scalp on a dive, but nothing that you could just hold. AMTD, like I said, is chopping around $3.15 to $3. I'm expecting to see it under $3 real soon. So our biggest movers are Bed Bath & Beyond is up 22% and pushing. They have been going crazy over here on Bed Bath & Beyond. Ever since the lady, the CEO, was like, I'm gonna put my own money in there. It's just been going up. I don't know how much money she had. No, I'm kidding. It's not just her. Some other people are doing it too. Yeah, Bed Bath & Beyond is a monster on today. Huge volume out there as well on that one. 65 million shares traded, biggest mover on the day. And this is the thing. I'm like, okay, well, where's the competition for Bed Bath & Beyond? This one's cracking down the 9s now. So yeah, this whole thing is turning into something that you don't want to be a part of. This is why I like keeping up with the actual biggest mover, especially on volume. Where are all the eyes at? And Bed Bath & Beyond is the one. Up 25%. So my question is, what's the news on Bed Bath & Beyond? I know they had earnings, but they had a whole bunch of call sweeps on Bed Bath & Beyond as well. Getting on back up there to that $20 level. NU starting to hold those 525s. AMTD right back down to the $3. Had a little 15-cent range in here that we identified, and looking like it's finding a little bit too much resistance, especially being in competition with Bed Bath & Beyond. Frieza coming on down to under the 9s and continuing to push down, giving back way too much profit now. Not something that I'll be going long on. It's taking its time going down. It'd be a different thing if it exploded down super quick and just popped back up, but that scalp, you got to be right there for that, and I'm not into that. Let's see what Walmart is doing out here. It's popping up on the scans as well. Walmart coming up here with a nice little top of 140. Walmart stock jumps after profit pulls a classic beat the guy down. Okay, I don't let me show y'all what I'm looking at. Okay, beat the guy down. Walmart CEO said Paramount deal will make Walmart Plus stronger. Walmart CEO says trying to keep prices as low as possible. Walmart on pace for largest percent increase since September 2020. Yeah, I talked to some people that shop at Walmart and they were like, man, those prices, whoo, whoo. But I think the prices are like that everywhere though. Bed Bath and Beyond coming on down through that 20. Short starting to win over there. Frieza almost red on the day, so this is definitely not something I want to touch. Way too much. It's not going to be obvious to anybody on any scans, especially with this volume. Nobody's going to be looking at it. But if G-Box can hold up pretty well, we'll see. Because it's definitely sticking out. Let me go and look at what y'all are talking about with A-Firm. A-Firm. Had a nice little high up here at the 38.78. Oh gosh, no. I'm gonna have to. Hey, I gotta take a call. Whew. Well, I'll call her back in just a little bit. What was I doing? G-Box piling up now, so just gonna have to wait. That one is stupid obvious, but it's got to come down a little bit. I'm pretty sure people will be definitely willing to trade that. That's gonna be my top watch. FRZA is dead to me. AMTD is also entering the graveyard. Well, it's past entering the graveyard. It's building its own tombstone. Hibbett still looks good. Not for trades today, but looks good for Rudy. He's already in that thing. Got in a couple months ago. That looks good. NU is holding the fives, so One Life still good, and then the profits on that one. BBY looking very dangerous coming. Well, I wouldn't say that. This thing had a big range today. It may hold up. We'll see. Walmart is another interesting one to keep in mind coming into this Christmas and all of these heavy shopping seasons. But I'm about to shut it down. I got to get to some work. I'm already receiving calls. So appreciate you guys for tuning in. Let me show y'all the final watch list here. Well, this is my watch list. High floats, AMTD, new DNA are the top volume movers. And then Snap is in there too. I guess the top four. BBBY is the only one that showed up in the mid floats. G-Box is the only one that showed up in the low floats. And then MEGL down 20% to 16. Oh my gosh. This thing died. Down 20%. I didn't even see that. And then the other one was FRZA. But appreciate you guys for tuning in, all of your inputs and chats. If you want to continue any of the conversations, please come to the Discord. Discord is the quickest way to get, continue conversations and be able to show, images or whatever you want to do in the Discord. Also, you can check out Reliable Rudy channel. He's always posting videos pertaining to building strategies and how he views the market and his perception of the market, and some great content. Also, you can check out Stunks and Chumps Gaming. You can check out the Frame of Fortune Home channel. You can check out the Frame of Fortune Crypto channel. There's a lot of content out here in the network. On each of our home screens, there is a playlist where you can actually see any recent updates in that playlist. I just cut myself. You can see any recent playlists in the in that playlist. And yeah, we're gonna be back tomorrow morning. If I take any trades today, they'll probably be on G-Box once it comes down. It's too obvious not to trade for a little pop, but we'll see what a drop on this one looks like. And as always, if you're gonna continue trading today, be careful, be mindful, keep your head on a swivel. And as always, try to follow those rules. I'm locking my rules down every day. I want to lock one rule down and make it solid. Even though I know it's kind of moves back and forth, I'm like, man, stick to the rules. Like with Frieza today. Frieza now is wait a minute. Let me go back. Frieza now is down 4.61%. Right? It's just not obvious. It's not even in the competition and continuing to dive here. So left it alone. Great. Kept money in my pocket, and I'm looking now at the most obvious stock, which is G-Box for a dip. But yeah, I'll update you guys in the Discord if I end up taking any trades. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.